In Peru, rural electrification levels are a major issue, as a vast number of communities are too remote to access the national grid. We have focused on one such community, Playa Blanca, a small fishing village in northern Peru, and by utilizing the vast and relatively untapped renewable energy resources Peru has to offer, we believe we can make a difference. Playa Blanca consists of 49 families and one school. Currently, they use fuel wood, kerosene, and a couple of diesel generators, accompanied by a few wind turbines provided by the charity WindAid. These energy sources tend to be unreliable, costly, unhealthy, and insufficient to cover their basic daily energy needs, such as lighting, cooking, phone charging, but for who, we need to not only consider the local supply banker, but also the government and the workforce as well. Also in what, we need to research a wide range of energy technologies to decide on the best solution to take. These 5 important criteria are safety, as the locals' health should not be compromised, low cost, as our solution must be affordable for the people to use and install and maintain, ease of use, so that the locals will feel comfortable with the system, environmentally friendly, to protect the environment for future generations, and finally, reliability, as there will be a high demand for electricity in the evening. Here is the current energy consumption of one family. As you can see, they need 315 kilowatt hours to cover their basic needs for 1 year. However, to ensure our system will be sufficient for years to come, we must also consider the future energy requirements. Here you can see that an ideal household will consume 924 kilowatt hours per year, and thus we will aim to provide 50 megawatt hours per year to cover the needs of the entire village. We propose a dual energy generation system of wind and solar to give greater reliability, as wind speeds drop during summer, whereas the intensity of sun peaks during summer. The wind farm consists of 8 wind turbines. These will be 5 meters tall with 2-meter long blades and will be faced south-southeast towards the wind flow. These specifications represent a reasonable balance between cost and energy generation, as larger turbines will generate more energy but cost more. Our calculations show that 32 megawatt hours per year can be generated by these turbines, thus satisfying 65% of the energy requirement. Our solar farm consists of 75 square meters of solar panels, fixed at 45 degrees to face the sun. From our calculations, these panels will fulfill the remaining 18 megawatt hours per year, thus providing 35% of the energy required. Another aspect of our solution to increase reliability is a timed grid system. Electricity is provided to the whole grid at peak times, and to save energy, no electricity is provided at non-peak times. The peak times when energy is provided will be the mornings from 8 am to 10 am, and the evenings from 7 pm to 11 pm. From 10 am to 2 pm, only the school will have energy. Another aspect that we have considered in the solution is the transmission line voltage. Distribution lines of about 7 kilovolts should suffice to distribute the energy around the village without extensive power loss. Finally, the surplus energy that is generated during the day must be stored to be available during the evening when it's needed. Our system utilizes lead-based electrochemical cells. These batteries have a calendar life of 20 years and operate at reasonable temperatures of -30 to 50 degrees Celsius. They might not be the most efficient storage solution, however, they are much cheaper and easier to install and maintain than most other options. They have an energy density of about 50 watt-hours per kilogram, and thus, considering this, we will need about 1,000 kilograms of batteries to store 50 kilowatt-hours for the village's evening consumption. In conclusion, we believe this system meets all of the outlined requirements to provide the community of Playa Blanca with a sustainable, green energy microgrid that will continue to fulfill the requirements for the future generations.